This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is the first step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
Every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal. You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand? The only way to the title is through me. That's what champions do. They get back up.
Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Fights. Alongside my longtime partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for tonight's main event.
I want to see some head movement out
Well, they're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Wladimir Klitschko's won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
Combination punch by Wladimir Klitschko. That has to be concerning. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Look at that. He is floored by that combination. Absolutely floored. Butterbean's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments.
head movement.
Wladimir Klitschko's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Wladimir Klitschko.
Nice.
He's always done a good job of keeping his opponent off of him, yet setting up his own offense. I'm assuming we will see a lot of the jab out of him.
Yeah, well, assume that he's going to fight a fight like his opponent has BO, body odor. You know,
he is damaged badly there. What a big shot. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Butterbean's now getting back up off the canvas. Wladimir Klitschko's jab lands well. Comes right back with some offense of his own. What an excellent two-punch combo by Wladimir Klitschko. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck. Solid, and he goes down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
Now he has to get up.
3, 4, 5, 6.
That's it. The fight is over. Wladimir Klitschko's come up big here. A knockout victory in the open. Alongside Teddy Atlas, good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far, round 1 underway. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Wladimir Klitschko's knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
Wladimir Klitschko has shown that he is a complete, well-rounded boxer puncher. I mean, just look at his combination punching alone, Teddy.
Yeah, and the key there is the jab. I mean, he uses that jab to set everything up. You know, sometimes he...
Big shot he just scored with. That combination puts him down. Liston's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. Scored well up top. He takes a shot and then commits to... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and there you go. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Sonny Liston's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Big shot there. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
Wladimir Klitschko celebrating big time. It does not get better than that. First round knockout. Boxing writers are going to... Everybody, glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Wladimir Klitschko and Big George Foreman. Opening round scheduled for 10. Wladimir Klitschko is feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fights.
Wladimir Klitschko putting his punches together and scoring with them. Wladimir has a real knack for being accurate in his combinations. How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Wladimir Klitschko's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. So his opponent says, I'm going to fight him on the outside all night long. What should Big George be saying to himself?
Oh, he's going to be saying to himself that I'm not going to allow you to fight on the outside. When you fight George Foreman on the outside, you can't be on the end of his punches. You got to be all the way out, where you make him reach a little bit, or you have to give him angles on the outside. If I'm Foreman, I'm going to make sure that he's not allowed to do those things.
Wladimir Klitschko's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Double jab right to the face. And we come to the end of round number 1. Foreman's corner has to come up with a game plan now. They need to advise their fighter as to how he can get away of that good old-fashioned 1-2.
No, what they have to do is tell their fighter that, hey, it's not against the law to move your head.
You need to capitalize on his mistake.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. You see that hop in the step of Wladimir Klitschko. He's sure on his feet, looks good, has a lot left in the tank. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Two good jabs by Wladimir Klitschko. Up top with the quick hook. left hand. Doubles up the jab. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Wladimir Klitschko. Oh! Boy, he's so big and sturdy, but Foreman taking off his feet that time. Foreman's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him, keeping him honest with the double jab up top.
Cover your head.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Wladimir Klitschko has every tool on the tool belt. Now you see what happens when he utilizes one of them, the left hand. Wladimir Klitschko's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. Is always dangerous, but right now George Foreman is in survival. And banging away he goes. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
One, two, three, four, five.
The ref stops the fight. Foreman's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Wladimir Klitschko is able to come up with a shocker here. Out of nowhere, early on, a knockout. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and you've joined us for Friday Night Fights as we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Wladimir Klitschko's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knockout man after man, they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind: get rid of that guy.
Wladimir Klitschko, more than one punch at a time. This is a heavyweight fighter in Wladimir Klitschko that's willing to work. Tall guy versus short guy here tonight in front of us. Teddy, why does it seem so hard sometimes that some tall fighters don't necessarily fight tall?
Because, Joe, it takes great discipline to stay on the outside. You look at him, you say, hey, you're tall. I wish I was tall like that. But now it takes restraint, control to stay in those quarters and make sure you don't give in and allow the shorter guy to get close.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Wladimir Klitschko.
Around the wing, baby.
He missed with that headshot. Jab and a straight right by Eddie Chambers. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Eddie Chambers. Wladimir Klitschko so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. A headshot blocked.
One. Come on.
Eddie Chambers is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And that's the end of round one. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Wladimir Klitschko's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Double jab by Wladimir Klitschko.
Up and down, side to side.
Protecting his head well with his guard. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Wladimir Klitschko.
Baby, you got this all day.
He scores well with the double jab. He engages in the clinch. Wladimir Klitschko's jab is really becoming an effective. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He goes down thanks to a swarming attack. He got caught up in a mixer blade there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Eddie Chambers is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do.
Big shot. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Klitschko's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana for our main event.
Remember what we talked about.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Wladimir Klitschko is a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, bang, he's rushing to that fire once it starts the fire.
Wladimir Klitschko's ability to put together those 2, 3, 4-punch combinations, that's what makes Wladimir so dangerous when he goes into that mode.
Yeah, one other thing with it, Joe, the power. He has power with those punches, unlike his brother. His brother doesn't really put them together with really bad intentions. But Wladimir, yes, he does.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches. David Hay's been hurt by that shot. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He takes a big punch to bring down a big man like David Hay, but Hay is down. David Hay's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. A very crisp combination by Wladimir Klitschko. There it is! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Wladimir Klitschko's power carries the day, a first-round knockout victory. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. welcome you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Wladimir Klitschko's won every single one of his fights by knockout.
And I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
Well played, straight right hand. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Teddy, give me a sense of your expectations of Lennox Lewis here tonight.
What I always expect, use that size, use that reach, and somewhere before the night is over, land the right hand.
Wladimir Klitschko has that big, dangerous right hand. What we're seeing out of him right now is a good combination.
Yes, you're seeing good combination, and what you're seeing as the table setter is the jab. The jab is setting up that right hand. When it's time to eat, he knows.
Wladimir Klitschko's combination punching is working well here. Nice strike after catching one by Lewis. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Wladimir Klitschko's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Lewis has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Not much action as he just ties up. Wladimir Klitschko's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? As far as the fighter with the faster hand speed goes, going up against the high stamina, high endurance guy, what is the one thing he has to be very conscious of?
Where he is, geography, that he's in the center of the ring where he can use that speed. Stay out of those corners. Definitely stay off the ropes.
End of round one. Lennox Lewis's first few moments in this fight are going to make his corner just cringe. Time after time, he is getting hit by long-range headshots.
Well, they got to remind him, hey, you became a boxer. If you wanted to be a catcher, you should have went to the Yankees and tried out over there.
Circle him. Move.
Good double jab by Wladimir Klitschko.
Taking too many punches.
Goes up top with a right hand. Wladimir Klitschko's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lennox Lewis. How about this? Lennox Lewis is clearly hurt. Lennox Lewis has to hold on. He needs to just tie up. Big shot comes crashing home. Hey, remember Lennox Lewis down in South Africa against Asim Rahman? Visions of that right now as a power punch landed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Wladimir Klitschko has such command of his power, Teddy, and he's doing good work upstairs. That was a nice headshot.
Yeah, and it was set up on the back end. What I mean by that is he got his opponent to reach a little bit, and then he filled the spot.
Come on, kid. Funk.
Wladimir Klitschko's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
I don't want to see you.
Lewis is heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Whoa, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out, because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop, and his opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the rounds. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko's out at longer range. He's staying away from some danger spots defensively.
Well, he knows he has an opponent who has to be set.
Lewis in, and yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. The fight is over. Lennox Lewis is unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. Wladimir Klitschko's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that Bye.